Hello everybody, and welcome to a brand new stream series I'll be doing on this channel. Now before I begin, I'm gonna do the usual stuff and be sure that the chat works. So when somebody is watching the stream, I will type in test here to make sure that the chat works, and we will go on from there, folks. And that's even assuming, okay. So, yeah, so like I said, once somebody is watching the stream, I'll type in test to make sure that the chat works here. Okay, so somebody is watching the stream. I will type in test right about now. Let's see if it works here. Alright, so yes, the chat indeed works. So yes, I am finally doing Spyro on the channel. Yes, and I'm doing it in none other than Spyro the Reignited Trilogy. So, I did just beat the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, like, I believe close to an hour ago or whatever. Maybe it was an hour ago, wasn't even paying attention. But, yes. I will flat out say that, I honestly did not grow up with Spyro. I grew up with Crash. You know, Crash Bandicoot? Yeah, I grew up with Crash more than I did with Spyro. But the only Spyro stuff I remember playing was some Spyro game on the DS, which I barely played through that because I was playing at some person's house back at the time. And then I played, and then I also played the demos of the Spyro games. You know, like Spyro 1 and Crash Wars. Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. I almost said Rampage. So yeah, Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage on Crash Team Racing, and then Spyro Year of the Dragon on Crash Bash. So yeah, so honestly, yeah, I did not grow up with Spyro, as I mentioned. As I mentioned from before, I grew up with Crash, and this may come to a surprise to you guys, but I actually like Spyro more than I do with Crash. Yes, I'm not joking around here. I actually like it. I actually like Spyro more than I do with Crash. I honestly thought that would never happen, because again, I grew up with Crash, not Spyro. But despite that, I like Spyro more than I do with Crash. You know, I think it is really fun to explore the levels and all that good stuff. So, yeah. This stream series may or may not be 100% completion. I will attempt, keyword attempt, to go for 100% completion on these Spyro games, but I'm not going to make any promises. So basically, on my first save file, I beat in Spyro 1 with 78% completed. Spyro Ripto's Rage, technically, I believe it was around 78 or 79%, technically speaking. But then I decided to explore a little bit more of the levels, or in that one area, which allowed me to get 81%. And Spyro Year of the Dragon was 78% completed. And so according to this, in total, it's 76%. At least I'm gonna assume it's the average. And the playtime I did was 24 hours, 49 minutes, and 43 seconds. And to those who are curious, basically, unless I change my mind later on throughout the stream series, my favorite Spyro game is Spyro Year of the Dragon. My second favorite being Ripto's Rage, and my quote-unquote least favorite, but I still think it's fun, is Spyro the Dragon, the first one. here in the Reignited Trilogy. Basically, in other words, it's in reverse order. So yeah, we're gonna load up the second save file, not the first save file, but the second save file. So yes, we have Spyro the Dragon. We have Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, and lastly, but certainly not least, Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. I like Spyro 3 Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon because of the playable characters and stuff. Spyro 2, I like that there are different objectives and the levels to do, so that's fun. And Spyro 1, it does have first game syndrome. But that's not to say that Spyro 1 is bad, you know. I think that Spyro 1 is fun. So, without further ado, let's start off Spyro's very first adventure on Spyro the Dragon. I hope you guys look forward to this. So, without further ado, for real this time, let's play Spyro the Dragon on the Reignited Trilogy version. Let's go. In the world of dragons. And yes, this is basically one of the loading screens as well. I'm sure it doesn't flat out say that it's loading, but you can tell it's loading because otherwise this message would have been gone by now. But anyways, enjoy the first cutscene. Let's watch.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Okay, so like, yeah, that's the whole premise of the story. That's pretty much the whole premise. The adventure begins. Yeah, this is the whole premise of the game, folks. So basically, Nasty Gnorc, or Ganasty Gnorc, whatever how it's pronounced, is basically, okay, so the dragons, I guess they're making fun of him or whatever, and then at the moment he is called ugly, he gets pissed off, and he just turns everybody except Spyro for some reason into stone or to crystal or whatever you want to call that. Call that kind of shit, you know, that kind of stuff. Apparently it says in the manual as to why Spyro himself doesn't turn into crystal, but like, why do I need a manual? And even then, I think it's kind of stupid in terms of the reason as to why Nasty Gnorc is being the way he is. All because they're making fun of him. I mean, I think it's stupid, but it's great. Alright, so before we go over to that dragon over there, we're gonna have to go over the controls here for Spyro here, and that's what we're gonna do. So, basically, if you want to use your flame, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to press the circle button to to use the flame attack. And also, hello, Blue Dragon Best 17. Welcome to the stream of Spyro the Dragon. Hope you enjoy it, because I enjoyed this trilogy, you know, of what I played. Honestly, I also like Spyro. It's fun. And meanwhile, Spyro's gonna sneeze, because why not? So, as I said before, if you want to use your flame attack, you basically press the circle button. If you want to look around, you press triangle while you're stationary or on the ground. If you want to, if you want to, jump, you press X. If you want to do a tiny little jump, you just tap it. So basically, you hold X to do the best jump you want to do. If you want to glide, you must press X twice. So on the top of your jump, you're gonna want to press the X button the second time. So that way you'll be able to glide. So you'll glide like so. And if you want to stop gliding like mid-flight, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to glide like this. Okay, that's not the right way. Sorry, I was being dumb. Okay, so you basically gotta press X. Basically, if you want to stop gliding, you must press triangle while he's gliding, like so. If you want to use the charge attack or the super charge, you're going to want to hold square, in which you'll do like so. And also, by the way, there is nothing behind that door. I actually looked it up online on Boundary Break, and it stated that there's nothing in there. So don't even try. Don't even try to do like what I'm doing right now, because nothing is behind that door. I wouldn't be surprised if like later on in development there was gonna be something behind there, but then they decided against it, so they just put that door there or something. Also, this move is somewhat pointless, but if you want to use the roll attack, you basically want to hold L. You basically want to press L1 or R1 and Spyro. Excuse me. You'll do the roll attack, or it's not really an attack, but so this move is basically a dodge type move, but unfortunately it doesn't really. Unfortunately, it's not all that useful. You also can press R2 to do the same thing in terms of the attack. And if you want the camera to reposition itself, you're going to want to press L2 here in Spyro. Basically, the camera will start to face Spyro. So the whole premise of the game, in terms of its gameplay structure, is, well, yeah, you see those gems over there? Well, basically, there are 100 gems in this area here, and there are 4 dragons to save. You played the PS1 original of the first game. You plan to do the original of its sequels too. Well, I am looking forward to it. Blue Eyes Dragon 17. I'm looking forward to that when that time comes. All right, let's see. And also, the gems are worth, depending on the color of the gems, they will be worth a certain amount. And the game will let you know as well. And also, Spyro's behaving like a cat, because why not? And so, okay, so anyways, if you want to rescue the dragons here, you must touch the dragons. They're basically similar to, they're kind of similar to stars in a way. In Mars 64, somewhat, but not really. So anyways, we rescued Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We must rescue the dragons. There's no guarantees I'm gonna go for 100% completion throughout all of these games here, but I will attempt, keyword, attempt to go for 100% completion in these games. But I'm not gonna make any promises in terms of that. And also, the game does, if I'm not mistaken, the game does save automatically. Basically, when the fairies, when they, well, I'm gonna talk to the fair. Well, okay, never mind. Well, at least in terms of, well, what I'm trying to say is, if I'm not mistaken, the game will save automatically, and you'll be able to tell, because in the bottom right corner of the screen, the game will indicate that it's saving because it shows a spiral icon that is running. So now, these enemies are carrying some gems. So we must make him. So we must stop him. We must get the gems. And also, by the way, you can also do this thing to where you make the music go to the original settings. But for the sake of the playthroughs here, I'm gonna play the music in its reignited form. You know, because why not? It's an improvement over Crash, in a way. Now we rescue Delvin.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Oh, thanks for letting me know. I kind of forgot about that. Anyways, yeah, I forgot about that a little bit, somewhat. Well, yeah, well, it doesn't matter how much I forgot about it. That, my friends, is Sparks. And basically, depending on the color he is, will determine how many more health you will, how much health he will have. Yellow/golden means that he is at full health. And basically, once Sparks disappears, that means you have one more hit left. And what I mean by that is once you get hit, when Sparks is no longer around, you're dead. So try to keep an eye out. And if I can find small enemies, I'll do the best I can to explain that stuff. There is a bit of a secret over here, but I don't want to do anything about those just yet. So we're gonna explore more here, and so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna explore more, and so then that way we can get some gems and rescue some more dragons. And also, by the way, these teleporter, portal, whatever things you want to call these things, these are basically the levels you will go to. So like that, for instance, is called Stone Hill. So make sure that you go to them. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to progress in the game at all whatsoever, obviously. I mean, I didn't even need to explain it, but hey, I may as well explain it. So, anyways, let's continue. Okay, yeah. You see, these sheep here? Well, basically, if you flame them or you use a supercharge attack on them, Sparks will eat the firefly or whatever, and basically he will revert to a different color, allowing him to get more hits in. But that's only if he's not golden, though. So over here, there is more gems and stuff we gotta find. And honestly, on my first playthrough, I was confused on where that dragon was. But if I'm not mistaken, I did end up finding it eventually. So we're gonna talk to this dragon here, Argus.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you're not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Oh, but Spyro said he wants to see it again. Okay. All right, Spyro, let's see the flash again.
Cool flash. Do that again.
No, Spyro, not again. You already saw that twice. I just had to show that off because, I just find it funny. It's like, oh, do that again. You can pretty much do that throughout the rest of the game if you wanted, but why would you want to do that? So let's get this dragon. Thomas. Or Tomas.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Alright, so if you found all the dragons, the game will let you know. If you found all the dragons. Same applies if you found all the gems, because it will say 100% a completion, or 100% or level, or whatever. So yeah, it's a good idea to collect as many gems and dragons as you can. And later on in the game, there's going to be this collectible, these eggs, where there are these thieves we gotta find, so we can get the eggs. And if I'm not mistaken, if you don't have a certain amount of eggs or dragons or whatever, you're not going to be able to go to the next world. You're not going to be able to go to the next area until you rescue some other dragons and stuff. So do the best you can to collect them. Like I said though from before, I'm not entirely sure if I will go over 100% completion, but like I said, I will attempt to do so. But again, that is the key word, attempt. It doesn't actually mean that I'm actually going to get 100% completion. And also, it is also a good idea to keep Sparks around too. Also, Nintendo 64, nice. But no, seriously, it is a good idea, to keep Sparks around, because Sparks will help you into getting the gems. Speaking of gems, in certain portions, if I can't find the remaining gems in the levels and stuff, I will switch controllers around, because with the touch of the L3, which is the analog stick, by the way, if you like tap it a certain way, you will be able to Sparks will be able to help you. He will point to where the other gems are located in. But the reason as to why I'll be switching controllers when it comes to that kind of stuff is because I don't want to risk my other controllers drifting. Because it's bad enough as it is that the red one is drifting. That the red one drifts. That is bad enough as it is. So let's try to get over there. Because that right there, I'll admit, is actually a little bit hard, to get over. Because I was having a little bit of issues trying to get up there. My first playthrough, that is. And also, what I just got right there was an additional life. And in certain portions, and if I'm not mistaken, it's only in Spyro 1. Basically, there will be a little bar right where the lives counter is, which if that once that fills up all the way, Spyro will get an additional life. And if I'm not mistaken, I didn't get a single game over in any of my first playthroughs of the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Honestly, if you're going for any percent playthroughs of the game, if you're going for any percent playthroughs, Spyro games are pretty tame compared to Crash. But okay, so there we go. I got all. The area is now completed. So now that I got all the dragons and all of the gems here, let's start a level properly this time, and we are gonna go to Stone Hill. And with this right here is also a loading screen. Unfortunately though, when you die, the game has to load again when you die. Thankfully though, the loading times are cut like in half or whatever when you do die. But at least in the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, excuse me, the only time the game needed to reload a level is when you lose all of your lives. But it is what it is. So let's do Stone Hill. So right now we have to find 200 gems, 4 dragons, and 1 egg. You'll also be able to tell too when a thief is nearby, because you'll hear a da-da, da-da, you just like da-da, da-da, and I'll do it one more time, da-da, da-da. So keep your ears so make sure that you pay attention. Make sure that you pay attention to those kinds of sounds, so that way you'll be able to tell where they are at. So like I'm trying to say here, be sure to keep your ears out. Alright, let's see what's down in this well. And good that I looked. Oh, because there's a dragon. Now the levels are going to contain a key. I don't know if the levels contain more than one key in each level, but I do know that with these treasure chests here, you are not going to be able to open these unless you find a key. Because I can flame it, nothing happens. if I you know, use my supercharged attack, nothing's gonna work. So, because of that, I'm gonna need to find a key. Alright, we rescued Gaven.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Yeah, expect the dragons to give you repeats as well, where they repeat the same stuff, like in terms of like the game mechanics and stuff. The dragons, some dragons will do that. I mean, I can kind of see why they did that, so they can aid the players. But like if I'm not mistaken, the dragons will repeat. They'll like explain the game mechanics. Even if you even like very late into the game, you know, playthrough. So I find that a little funny, to say the least. All right, so now let's go over this side over here, and let's go on ahead and find some more gems and dragons. And yup, let's listen. Let's listen. Yup. That was what I'm talking about. Because I heard the thief. So we gotta so I gotta keep my ears so I gotta keep my eyes out on them. You can also tell when you're getting close to one too, because if you're close to one, it gets louder. But if you're further away from them, you know, if you're farther away, you know, then the sound gets quieter. So it is a good idea to you know, to try to do the best you can to make sure that you can hear them and see them properly as well. And that right there, Sparks just ate it. But he's at full health right now, so nothing really happened. And also those things, the thing that I just did, they can be broken with a supercharged attack. So be sure to use that. Alright, let's go to this little whirlwind thing. Alright. And good thing I did, because there's a dragon up here. Killed it.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. The reason why I said, oh, wow, is because I clearly wasn't paying attention to that dragon right over there, because my first playthrough, I was confused on how to, you know, stop gliding mid-flight. But yeah, so yeah, I do feel like an idiot that I could have figured that out in my first playthrough. But hey, now I know. Technically, I figured it out. I did end up figuring it out eventually, but what I mean is I should have been able to figure it out quickly, you know, at that time. All right, so. Oh, I see the thief. I see him. Let's get that dragon egg. So these guys are really fast, and I mean really fast. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to use the supercharged attack. And once you're getting close to them, use your flame attack, or just, you know, run right into them. It doesn't matter as long as you you know, get them. And so yeah, be sure to do it like that. And voila, we got our very first dragon egg. So awesome! Our very first egg. Alright, so let's get some more gems over here. Alright. Now before... Alright, I just want to check something. Oh, wait, what's that? Okay, well that doesn't matter, because there's a gem right over here. Spyro, get your butt up there, unless the game is programmed to where you can't get up there. Yeah, I'm gonna assume I can't get up there. What? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so I'm gonna assume, yeah, I can't get up there. But I do promise, though, that this is not my first playthrough on the game. Because I already showed you guys, you know, my percentages. So, you know, I could have sworn I was able to get up there before. Extra life. The game does tend to give you plenty of lives too. Before we rescue that dragon, though, you know, all right, let's get the gem. Also, if you want to return, if you want to like get out of the level, you can jump on those things, or by pressing the touchpad button, and you can you know, quick travel. And by quick travel, I mean, you know, so that we can skip the loading screen for the first area that you were in and stuff. So, Estor /Estor.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
Yup. Yup. Bye. See ya. But anyways, hello, Video Game Fan 5, aka Luke. I hope you enjoyed the stream, Spyro, because, oh boy. Like I said in the stream, in the beginning of the stream here, I love Spyro. And this is coming from someone who did not, you know, grew up with Spyro. Because I grew up with Crash. And even though I grew up with Crash, I like Spyro more than Crash. Like, I am not kidding. I like Spyro more than I do with Crash. And like I'm trying to say, I'm not nostalgia blind or anything. I just like Spyro. You know, these games are really fun. Well, it is nice that you are here just in time for that. And also, now it is time to save Linder/Lindar.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
All right, so I'm not sure where that key could be hidden. Like I said, I'll attempt to go for 100%, but like I said, I'm not making any promises, you know. But I'm not sure where that key could be at. But I will switch to the red controller though eventually, so that way Sparks can point me onto the gems that I missed. Cause who knows? Maybe Sparks will help me as well to find the key. Well, okay, good thing I got up here because. There's some gems up here. It's a good thing I got up here when I did. Also, if you attempt to go this way, the game will force you to go back, because this is basically a thing that will prevent you from trying to go out of bounds. It makes sense though, because otherwise, if you could go out of bounds, that'd be kind of awkward, you know. But if I'm not mistaken, there is a glitch where you can go out of bounds. Or at least in Spyro 1 anyway. I don't know about the other Spyro games, but if I'm not mistaken, there is a glitch. That will make you go out of bounds. Like, I don't know, like in this particular level, but you know, if I'm not mistaken, it is possible. I think I see something over here. Oh no, I was just seeing a flag. At first I thought I saw, you know, a treasure chest. I thought I saw it. Alright. Alright. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything over here, okay. So let's, alright. Let's go over here. And then we'll, alright, let's go over here, just to make sure. Okay, and then there's, over here, alright, is there anything? Oh! Good thing I went over here, because there's some gems here. Oh, there's the key! There's the key! Alright, now I just gotta find the area where I used the where I found the treasure chest. Unfortunately though, because of my well, I guess you could call it piss poor memory, I gotta find the I don't remember where the treasure chest is, so I gotta see if I can find it. Because again, I have piss poor memory. But hey, that's not the game's fault. That's my fault. Oh, well, that doesn't really matter because it's right over here. Okay, so I'm missing some gems. So because I am missing some gems, I will switch to the controller that drifts on me, and I will have Sparks help me out. You know, because I do not want to use the main, one of my main controllers that I like to use, because, you know, I don't want to risk the other controllers drifting, because bad enough as it is that my red controller, it does drift sometimes, so I'll quickly change to the red one. Okay, Sparks, help me out. Alright, so according to what Sparks is saying, it seems to me that it's somewhere around this way. Okay. Okay, I know. It looks like it looks like that's the game, that Spyro, that the controller's not drifting. But I promise you that sometimes this controller tends to drift. I promise you, because when I was using Sparks, I believe it was Spyro 2, I think it was, or maybe it was Spyro 3. You know, when I was playing, Spyro was moving on his own, and not only that, but the camera was moving on its own too. Unless the controller like fixed itself or something. So unless the controller fixed itself, then I don't even know what to tell you, because I do promise though that it that, you know, that the controller does drift sometimes, as I brought up from before. Okay, missing a few more. Okay, Sparks. I don't know like what you're pointing at because I'm not sure like how I'm supposed to go up there or whatever it is that you're pointing at. Although despite my complaints, despite me complaining, Sparks is still a big help. It's still a big help. You know, so in case if you don't know where some gems are located, Sparks will be here to help you. However, if you do manage to lose Sparks, though, he's not able to help you unless you defeat one of the smaller enemies. That will allow Sparks to come back. Alright, now this level is completed. Alright, so now it is time to switch to my other controller, now that I finished this level. Alright, let's get out of here. Also, one cool little thing is, I like is that during these loading transitions, the loading screens, you can actually move Spyro around, you can use flames, you can also roll around while flying in these loading screens. So while you wait, you can control Spyro around if you want to. And honestly, that is fun. At least it's better than how it is in the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Because in the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, you just get a black loading screen where it shows Aku Aku floating in midair and it gives you hints. So honestly, those loading screens are boring. But these loading screens, I guess, aren't too bad, I guess. Now it's time to go to Town Square. And unfortunately, with these loading screens where he lands onto the level, unfortunately, that is missing in Spyro 2 and Spyro 3, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a shame too, because I think that is so cool how Spyro, where after the level has fully loaded, Spyro will fly up, do that, and he will land on the level. Honestly, I think that is amazing, and it's a shame that that they removed that in Spyro 2 and 3, for the most part. It's a shame. But anyways, this level has 200 gems, 4 dragons, and 1 dragon egg. So let's explore the level here. Alright, so we found our first dragon in the level not long after. Nil. Not to confuse with some Farm character in the same name. I just had to bring it up.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Well, thanks. Even though I already moved the camera around how many times throughout the stream anyway, but thanks. Alright, let's destroy these enemies. Ooh. Also, with the touch of the touchpad button, the game will let you know how much percent in total, which as of right now is at 6%, and as of right now, I've spent up to 31 minutes and 12 seconds, and also, and if I'm not mistaken, Spyro 1 actually has 120%, while the other game has up to 100%, if I'm not mistaken. It is kind of interesting, though, but it is what it is, you know? Oh yeah! And then we have these things where basically you can do that. You can also press circle, but unfortunately it doesn't really do anything. But here's a little tip: when you flame or supercharge these things, when the gem comes out, jump, and you will immediately grab it, like so. Honestly, I remember seeing some reviews saying that he doesn't really like that kind of mechanic. I don't really blame the person, but you know, I guess it kind of breaks the flow of the game. But it's not too bad in the whole grand scheme of things. You're also going to be careful here. You don't want to die there, because that's bad. Obviously, in video games, when you die, it's never a good thing to die in a video game. Anyways, let's rescue Devilin.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Thanks. I already knew that. and I hear him. I hear the thief. Well, if you want to get over there, if I'm not mistaken, you must go to that ledge over there, or one of the ledges, and you gotta glide over there. It is a little bit difficult to get over there. Yeah, it is a little bit difficult. I did manage to get over there, if I'm not mistaken, but it is still pretty hard to get over there. But I still got it over there anyway. Alright, thief, get back here. Get back here. Get back here, thief. I want that dragon egg. And by that I mean don't run to the dang wall. Okay, there's a thief. Ah, damn it. You tricked me. You tricked me, thief. Get back over here. Alright, let's try to get him this time. Here we go. Aw, really, dude? Oh, I guess while I'm at it, since I am over here, may as well, do that, since they are here. Ow. Okay, at this point I'm not even paying attention. Yes. Hello Turbo, aka the Sun Ghosting Gaming, 31 or whatever. Welcome to the stream of Spyro 1 on the Reignited Trilogy version, and I hope you do enjoy it because Spyro is pretty fun, in my opinion. And again, as I said, I didn't even grow up with Spyro. Again, as I said before, I grew up with Crash. Oh, barely gotcha. There you go, got that dragon egg. Man, it's been a minute since this game. Okay. Either way, I do like Spyro though. It's really fun. Alright, let's defeat more enemies. Here we go. Alright. We are rescuing Alvar.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run! I'm getting a little winded.
Well, don't worry, I already got him. But that's not gonna be the. There's obviously more than one. Anyway, the text says there won't be any new Spyro game. Well, apparently from what I heard, Spyro 4 is actually in development. Don't take my word for it though. I'm just saying based on what I heard. Based on what I heard is, yeah, Spyro 4 is apparently in development. And even then, regardless if it's in development or not, at least it's not like freaking Skylander Spyro. It's like what kind of design even is that? Okay, we have one more of the dragons we gotta save. We gotta save one more dragon, as well as get, get to that area, which thankfully it didn't take too long to find. And also with these two things, you're gonna want to constantly flame these things, and you will get it. Okay, so we got all the gems, and we found Thor. Not to confuse with the persona of the same name.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Okay, so this level is now completed. Awesome. And I didn't even need Sparks this time. Let's get out of here. I highly doubt they make a Spyro 4, but if they do, yeah. But I would like a Spyro 4, because, as I said, I like Spyro more than I do with Crash. And I already said this plenty of times, I'm going to say it again. I grew up with Crash more than I did with Spyro, and yet I like Spyro more than I did with Crash. Because I started the Reignited Trilogy earlier this year. But the thing of it is, when I first played Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy version, it didn't really click for me. But later on, I figured, considering the circumstances of my personal life going on, I'm not gonna go over it too. But if you're curious, go on the Updates Live Venting Stream 2, and you'll see what I mean. Or at the very least, me being scared of what's gonna happen. That's what I'm gonna say, at least in terms of that matter. I figured, since I'm worried, I may as well do the Reignited Trilogy. And I'm glad I did, because I'm glad I gave the game a second chance. The Spyro Reignited Trilogy a second chance, because it started to click. And I started to like it. Okay, so let's go over to Dark Hollow. Other than the trilogy, the only new thing Spyro related was the Skyward stuff. Unless you're thinking about Skylanders, but even then, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. But oh yeah. Oh, I love this music. I remember loving this music. One of my favorite songs in Spyro 1, actually, interestingly enough. So these enemies, they will have shields, and basically, what you want to do is use a supercharged attack, and you'll be able to get rid of the shield, and you'll be able to, you'll be able to get the gems out of it. Because if you attempt to, use a flame attack on them, it's not gonna do much for shit. So that is why it's a good idea to use a supercharged attack on those guys, so that way you can attack them. Okay, so looks like I need to find a key as well, because it's on here. Now we rescue Alvin, or Elvin.
Oh,
How
it's
it's
you.
pronounced?
I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Thanks, but I already mentioned that to the viewers. Like, seriously. I already explained that to the viewers. Okay. Alright, let's go over here, and good that I did, because there's some gems. As for those guys, make sure that their back is turned and flame them, so in that way you can actually hit them. And honestly, yeah. Okay, well, my opinion on the I'll say it after I defeat this enemy, and by that I mean don't get hit. Uh-oh, no! Ow! Okay, my opinion on the Crash trilogy. Well, I already went over my Spyro-related opinions in the beginning of the stream. But in terms of Crash, my favorite of the trilogy is Crash 2. That is my favorite of the trilogy. Crash 1, or at least in the original, we'll see, Crash 1 is my least favorite in the original trilogy. And I say original trilogy, because, Crash 1 has so many problems, but thankfully the Insane Trilogy fixed those issues, those same problems. And Crash 3, or at least the original Crash 3, I think is pretty good. But the Insane Trilogy version of Crash Warped, it is my least favorite of the Insane Trilogy, because they kind of screwed up. They kind of fucked up the controls on quite a bit of the vehicles. The motorcycle especially, and especially the jet ski, or whatever you want to call those things. Yeah. So, in terms of the original trilogy, it's Crash 2, Crash 3, Crash 1. But the Insane Trilogy, Crash 2, Crash 1, and Crash 3. And in terms of Crash 4, if you're playing it casually, Crash 4 is pretty fun. But 100%ing? No! I do not recommend 100%ing Crash 4. Because 100%ing Crash 4 is bullshit hard, and it's not even the good type of hard. It's bullshit hard, as I said. And it's just not fun, 100%. I tried that like twice, or maybe more than that, maybe less than that, whatever. And it's so stressful to do. And it doesn't help that they like pad out the game too, because of the inverted levels. So that's just my opinion in terms of the Crash Bandicoot stuff. But I do like Crash, and Crash Bandicoot, I love Crash. But despite my love for it, I like Spyro more. As I said how many times throughout the stream already. And like I said, I did not grow up with the series of this series, and yet I love this series more. And good thing it went over here too, because there's a key. Ka-chow! Why not? Okay, in all seriousness though, let's get these gems and rescue the dragon. Oswin.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
That's not really a secret, but okay. Alright, so now that I think I explored everything, at least in terms of that particular area, not the entire level, mind you, I may as well go on ahead and get that turret chest open at the beginning of the level. Okay. Alright, let's explore more of the level, shall we? Yeah, the giant enemies, they don't really put them much of a threat, but they can still, kind of trick you, but not really. I don't know how else to word it. Oh yeah, funny how you mentioned that. Because I actually saw that. I actually saw that way back when I was in school. Yeah, way back when I was in school, and that was actually pretty cool from what I remember. I don't even know if it's the same ones that I'm thinking of, but I do remember seeing that. Oh, I got a trophy! Light by fire! And I think that's because I lit up the torches, or I lit up the campfire, I guess you could say. Oh! Wow, I didn't think that was gonna happen, where I receive a trophy in the stream. Just like what happened on Nick Enlighten's our birthday stream on Sonic Mania. Wow, okay, I'm not complaining. In school, you watch Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, that's a classic story. A lot of people should know that, or at least heard of it. At the very least heard of it anyway. Ow. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. They don't really put them much of a threat, but they can still trick you. That's what I was referring to. All right, good job, Sparks. You ate it. Good job. All right, we get Darius, I think it's pronounced, or Darius.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
All right, we got all the dragons. All right. And we also got all the gems. So because of that, this level is also completed. Awesome. I didn't even use Sparks for this one either. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me on that too, Turbo. Because, to those who hasn't heard, the Xbox 360 store is no more. Because Microsoft shut it down. I guess that was gonna happen eventually, but it is a shame that they decided to shut it down. I mean, I don't have an Xbox 360, but you know, I don't have an Xbox 360, but you know, it is what it is. Now you can't get Sonic 06 yeah, but like, why would you want to? Yeah, but why would you want to get Sonic 06? Unless you want to play it for curiosity purposes. But otherwise, why would anyone want to get Sonic 06? It's terrible. Like it's like what Clement even said, that he hates Sonic 06. Yeah, he hates it. And Sonic 06 All-Stars Racing is gone. Yeah, that's true. You can still get it physically, but I can see what you mean. Now we are on to Toasty, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a quote-unquote boss battle. And unfortunately for Spyro 1, these bosses, they don't really put up much of a threat, except for maybe at least one of them. But other than that, they don't provide much of a challenge to begin with. Well, you know, despite that, these levels, despite this being a boss level of sorts, you know, the game does, you know, it does give you, I'm sometimes finding stuff. Weirdly enough, the shutdown. The Sonic Generations was delisted. Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me on that too, again. Because you remind me, I'm saying it again because you remind me on a lot of the stuff. But you know, yeah, that's actually true, guys. The original Sonic Generations is delisted. I mean, like Sega. Like Sega. I get it. You guys want money. But like, come on. You know, some people want to experience the original Sonic Generations. You know, not that it really matters, because, you know, but oh yeah, and also these dogs are very annoying enemies too. They are very annoying. Like very annoying, like, ugh. I hated them my first playthrough on this, and I still hate them now. Alright, let's make sure. Oh, careful. Don't want to accidentally fall off. Alright, let's continue. Luckily Steam shows Sonic Generations. Yeah, but for how long though? Yeah, for how long though? I don't even know. Because the thing of it is, I'm not even surprised if Sega ends up delisting it, because that's what they did with Sonic. That's what they did with the classic Sonic games on Steam, where they delisted them because of Sonic Origins. And a lot of people was pissed off about that, myself included. I mean, granted, sure, I didn't really purchase the game for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but it was an add-on or something, and so because of that I couldn't really get it to work. But yeah. And so, as I'm trying to say, a lot of people was pissed off about that, myself included, because, you know, it's like Sega. Like, come on, just, like, I get it. You guys want money. You guys are a corporation. I get it, but like Sega, you gotta stop. You guys gotta stop doing that. Like, this is stupid. Now you rescue Nevin.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
I don't know about that, but okay. So that right there is Toasty. Not the dog, but the red guy. He is Toasty. Alright, so we rescued all the dragons, but we still gotta get... Ow. Okay, I guess he does put up, I guess he does have some tricks up his sleeve. Because at first I thought I could, you know, supercharge him, but unfortunately that doesn't work, so you gotta use your, flame attack. Okay, so I'm missing some gems. So because of that, I may as well change controllers around. All right, Sparks, help. All right, help me. Oh. Okay, there we go. Now I got everything in the level. Alright. Let's switch control. I'll read that in a sec. Hold on. Okay, you surprised that the Genesis Sonic games are still on? Wait, they are? Huh. Well, that's interesting. I could have sworn I heard that they delisted them. But then Sonic Spinball and Sonic 3D Blast are still on Steam. They're Sonic Origins Plus. You know. Well, Sonic Spinball, yeah, but Sonic 3D Blast, are you sure you got it confused for Sonic Blast? Because I do know that for Sonic Origins Plus, they basically gave us the Game Gear games. So I mean, I'm not trying to fault you for anything, but I think you might have got them a bit mixed up. Either that or I got things mixed up. One of the two. And now we're going to go on to the reason as to why I'm not going to promise anything that this is going to be 100% playthrough. Because if I'm not mistaken, there is one more level left, which is a secret, by the way. Never mind, it was Sonic Blast. That was, see. Yeah, because Sonic 3D Blast is a Sega Genesis game. Well, Sega Saturn technically also, but. So if you want to, so by the way, do not touch the water too, because Spyro doesn't like water for some reason in this game. Thankfully, Spyro 2 and Spyro 3, they fixed that issue. They fixed that issue, and now when it comes to Spyro 2 and Spyro 3, you can actually swim. So here's a bit of a secret. So if you want to go on to the next level, you want to jump on these platforms here. And with that, we will go onto these levels. Your guys in Sonic Spinball isn't realistic because the Steam version is 16-bit. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to check later. But yeah, now we are on to Sunny Play, and this is the whole reason as to why I'm not making any promises. This is going to be a 100% playthrough, because really it's Spyro 1, Spyro 2. I don't really like these all that much, but Spyro 3, I guess they kind of fixed it, because I guess they're a bit more linear. But yeah, these levels, I don't really like all that much, because you gotta destroy a certain amount of stuff, and basically, not only that, but you are also timed with these. You are timed with these. With these flying levels, yes, you are timed with these, and I don't like, and that's why I don't really like these all that much. Because again, as I said, you are timed with these, and I don't like that. Well, I haven't watched Cars 3, but I haven't watched Cars 3, but I do remember watching Cars 2, and I remember hating that movie. Haven't watched that movie in quite a long time, so I don't remember what happens in the movie, but I do remember hating it. So yeah, Cars 2 I don't remember, but yeah, but aside from the whole Spies thing, that's pretty much all I really remember in terms of, Okay, yeah, thankfully though, you can retry, early if you want. So you don't have to kill Spyro on purpose. And I'm gonna assume you don't lose any lives on these levels either. Okay, let's go through these things. I don't know what you should call them, but let's do that anyway. Cars 2 is different because of the side story and theoretically is non-canon to the Cars movies. Well, either way, it still doesn't change the fact that I don't like it. I mean, at least I don't hate it as much as, Wreck-It Ralph 2. Wreck-It Ralph 2, yeah, at least I don't hate it as much as, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. Ralph Breaks the Internet, but good lord do I hate that movie so much. I'm not even exaggerating. I really hate Wreck-It Ralph 2 so much. They basically ruined they basically ruined everything. At least in my opinion they did. And I really hate it because of it. Like, seriously, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet is quite possibly one of my most hated movies of all time. And I'm not even kidding. That's how much I hate it. I hate it so much. Although this does look pretty cool though. It's pronounced Wi-Fi, Ralph. Yeah, that's what I said. Yes, that's my Roger Craig Smith Sonic impression. Deal with it. Deal with it, guys. Deal with it. Yeah, although if I really want to go over 100% that bad, then I may as well just look it up in terms of what I'm supposed to do here, because I'm not sure like what the game wants me to do. Like I mean I know I'm supposed to like do certain tasks. I know that, but like seriously, I don't know how they expect you to do these so dang quick. They make it better in Spyro 3, but still. I'm not even kidding, they make it so much better in Spyro 3. At least in my opinion, they make it better anyways. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go. Like, I mean, like, in terms of, like, I know, like I said, I know the game wants me to do certain tasks, as I said, but I don't understand the fastest path. Well, okay, so, like I said, I'm not promising anything that this is gonna be 100% playthrough, but I'm gonna go on ahead and go on my iPad, because yes, I do own one, and I'm actually gonna see what the fastest route to take is for destroying everything. Time to fly! Yeah. Alright. Sunny, flight, Spyro. Okay, let's see. What is the fastest route? Okay, so looks like to me he goes to the left-hand side first, okay, and then he decides to destroy the barrels first. So, okay, so that's what it looks like from here. It looks like he's destroying the... Ow. So okay, so it looks like so he does that. So okay, so excuse me. All right, so let's go to the left-hand side first. Fun fact: there are sidewalks in Pixar Cars, which I don't really remember because I haven't watched Cars in quite a long time. All right, so left-hand side first. Okay. And then okay, so then he goes over that hill or whatever. He goes over that. Okay, so then he decides to destroy those treasure chests. So let's destroy those chests now then. Oh. Okay, whoopsie. I don't know why I got confused there. Alright, let's redo it. Okay, let's destroy that treasure chest over there, okay. Alright, now where does he go after destroying all the chests? Where does he go next? Okay, so now he goes through these things, okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna assume next up I gotta destroy the plane. If I'm not mistaken, that's all I have left, so. Okay, there we go. Got it. And I'll read that in a sec. Resident Evil 4 on the Xbox 360 good times. Resident Evil 4, the original one, I do like that one a lot. Although the remake, in my opinion, is way better than the original, which, you know, I didn't know that would happen. I didn't think that would ever happen, but hey, I love Resident Evil 4. Love it. Anyways, let's get out of here. Alright, so we got 1,000 gems exactly. And if I'm not mistaken, I did all the levels in this world, if I'm not mistaken. But just to qualify and make sure, okay, so Stonehill, I did that, okay. Your Xbox avatar is the Sonic shirt, Sonic plushie. I don't remember from me personally, but if I remember right, the one I had, he basically had like a Sonic Generation shirt or something. I don't even remember because I don't have an Xbox. I'm just saying what I'm saying because, you know, it was like the family's Xbox, I guess, but not really because it was mainly my brother and I playing on it. But whatever on that front. Okay, so Town Square did that, okay. And that right there is toasty. I know that. That's done. But I'll double make sure, just to make sure. Yup, toasty. Over there is the way out, or the first world. Okay, 100%. And 17% so far. I wish it was 71%, but nope, that's not possible right now. We got, alright, Dark Hollow. I think that's all of them. You would play Minecraft with your sister and Sonic Unleashed. Well, I'm not really, I'm not really into Minecraft, like, at all. I mean, to people who likes it, more power to them, but for me, I don't really like Minecraft all that much. Honestly, I just think it's not all that fun for me personally, but now with this little guy, he's gonna take us to the next world. But you have to collect a certain amount of dragons, dragon eggs, or gems, all that good stuff before he will allow you to go to the next area. So,
wow, I see you've been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
Well, you know, Minecraft is cool before, and now it's just plain. Well, I never liked Minecraft to begin with, but it's just not all that good, in my honest opinion. And even if I was into Minecraft, I would still say Steve is my least favorite of the fighters of the DLC stuff for Smash Ultimate wise. Aside from maybe I guess Terry, because you know it's just, you know, Steve, I just think controls awkwardly. That's just me though. But anyways, Marco the Balloonist, I don't have anything better to do, so let's go to the Peacekeepers then. Got nothing better to do. Let's go. And I do think it is kind of adorable that he just jumps on his head. I find that a little adorable, but it makes sense. Otherwise, how else is he going to get up to that hot air balloon? That's debatable in my honest opinion, because I never could get into his moveset, but if he is OP, then damn. And here I thought Sora was OP. And even then, this comes from, yeah. As someone who isn't into Kingdom Hearts, myself, as someone who isn't into Kingdom Hearts, Sora is still, in my opinion, a very cool fighter. At least they ended it off on a high note, in my opinion, compared to, bless you, Spyro, compared to how it was in Smash 4, where they ended off on Bayonetta. I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, that's not to say Bayonetta's a bad fighter, far from it, but I just thought Sora was the better way to end things off for the Smash Brothers DLC. I just thought Sora was better in terms of that front. So anyways, Peacekeepers for this area has 200 gems, 3 dragons, and 1 dragon egg. And speaking of the devil, there's a dragon right now. Let's go. We rescued Titan. Not to confuse with Crash of the Titans or any of that.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing throughout this whole entire game. All right, and as for the cannon, yeah, you're gonna want to make sure that you use these cannons. So in that way you can get that way you can get certain stuff, but not all of them, mind you, not all of them, because not all of them will give you many things. But it is a good idea to use them. Even though Sora is a great fighter, he couldn't compare or compete with Steve. Heck, even Sonic can't compete with Steve. Well, that's debatable in my opinion because I think I might have beaten Steve Maze before, but I'm not entirely sure. But then again, the friend I play with online, or the friends I play with online, excuse me, on that front, they don't play as Steve, so I wouldn't really know too much. Oh, Dry Canyon! That right there is one of my favorite levels, if I'm not mistaken, especially because it's awesome music. You can hide in your tents all you want. I'm still gonna get you. Yeah, you can hide as much as you want, for as long as you want. I'm still gonna get you. All right, Cliff Town. I don't know what I got for a skill point, but okay. Oh, it's just like 3 pigs in the wolf. Yeah, yep, 3 pigs and big bad wolf. Oh, there's a balloonist. Actually, that reminds me. How many? Well, actually, I'm kind of curious.
The Magic Crafter's world is far away and very dangerous. Maybe if you find 1,200 stolen treasure, I'll show it to you.
Well, nothing really matters because, you know. All right, so 11 lives. Well, okay, the dragon's right over here, so may as well save him now before I forget. Magnet.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Yeah, I like how you say that because if I'm not mistaken, Shrek 5 isn't even out yet, but you know, but I do know that either way, though, in the case of Shrek 5, it is supposed to release. Well, obviously. Oh, Ice Cavern? I don't remember if I did that level or not. I might have to. I don't think I remember that. I'll have to check my original save file, but I don't remember. You know, going to that level. Unless I did, and I just don't remember. Okay, so over here, well, actually, there's clearly a target, so let's flame that and destroy that. Okay, so I'm gonna need I'm gonna need 2 keys. It looks like. Dr. Shemp. Okay, that's a weird name. I can't tell if I'm gonna make it or not if I decide to go that way. I'm not entirely sure. Looks like I can get over there, but at the same time, I don't really know. Okay, barely. Night Flight. Okay, that's an interesting level name. I don't really remember because I haven't really watched the Shrek movies in quite a long time. I mean, if I remember right, I would say Shrek 2, but I don't even remember. The only Shrek movies I really remember is Shrek 1, Shrek 2, and I guess Shrek 3, but that's only because I remember in Shrek 3, if I'm not mistaken, that was the one where Fiona got pregnant, and that was when it had something to do with, basically what I mean is Shrek and Fiona was going to have children. That's all I really remember in that movie. That's about it. What's over here? Wait, what? What? How did I not make it up there? Yeah, what kinda? Yeah, that makes no sense. It looks like you can climb up there. But sir, anyway, so there's my first death. And see, okay, so thankfully it didn't take too long for to load. But later levels though, it's gonna take the game a bit of a while to load the level again. Because every time you die, the game is to load again. Which, as I mentioned from before, even Crash Bandicoot Trilogy did that right. At least I think I said it before. I'll deal with you a tad bit later because I rescued Gunner. Or Gunner.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some...
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Guess I got all the dragons. And I do have some treasure to find yet. Oh, and I found one of the treasure chests. Alright, get back here. Get back here, thief. Thankfully he just goes in circles. Oh, that reminds me. I guess while I'm at it, maybe let's go ahead and check to see the motion blur is turned off. Okay, thankfully it is. Because the motion blur, basically, excuse me on that, folks. Basically, I don't really like the motion blur in this game, you know. So thankfully you can turn that off. I don't even, if I'm not mistaken, you weren't able to turn that off originally, but then a later update fixed the issue. What? Wait, what? Why isn't it opening? Not unless this the one over here. Okay, did the game just glitch out or something? Why isn't it opening? It is possible that it's a different, it is very well possible that it's a different one. It's a different, you know, different one. Sparks! Yeah, I don't know why you weren't grabbing it, but okay. I swear you gotta be able to get over there. Okay, there you go. Sonic Origins 2, Adventuring Time. Which is kind of funny considering that Video Game Fan 5, aka Adventure Time Luke, is a big fan of the show, funny enough, so I like how you mentioned that. Okay, there it is, right over there. Unfortunately, I'm still... Wait, hold on. Maybe I'll be able to get all... Okay. No, I'm still missing. Some... you know. Okay, looks like I'm still missing some gems. So, may as well go on ahead and, change my, controller again. You're referring to the Sonic Adventure games, but that too. But I can see what you're talking about. Basically, Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 in the form of a collection. So I can still see your point, but you know. I'm like kind of heard about that, but I'm still somewhat surprised because I only heard like one show, but that was likely about it. Okay, missing 2 more, and apparently Sparks is pointing this way. Okay. Now everything is found here. And yes, I'm changing my controller. Yes, I just changed my controller again. And funny enough, Adventure Time is finally getting a movie. Oh! Yes, even Video Game Fan 5 says it, yeah. But wow, it's getting a movie? Wow! Wow, I'm honestly, shocked. Now we're going on to Dry Canyon, which also has one of my favorite songs in the entire game too, funny enough. You mean regular show at Steven Universe had a movie, but never didn't get a movie till now? Yeah. Either way, I'm still surprised. Damn. But yeah, so we are to Dry Canyon, one of my favorite songs in the entire game too. Oh, this sounds so catchy. Oh yeah, before I forget, there are 400 gems I gotta find. All to make that 390 because you know the 10 gems I found the level. 4 dragons and 1 dragon egg I need to find. So let's go ahead and find them, shall we? Although for one of the dragons, I actually had to look it up in terms of where to find it, and there's the thief. But I literally had to look it up online. Because there's this one spot where it looks like you can get over there, but come to find out, you have to get a certain way. Alright, let's go on ahead and get that thief. And by that I mean not right away, because we gotta get more of these gems. Alright, let's get that thief. Ow! Now I'm gonna go on that. Whoopsie daisy. And I believe this was the, and I believe at this point in the game where I'm at right now, I mean, yeah, sure, it did. If I'm not mistaken, it did click. The game did click for me. The game did click for me, like at an earlier point. But this was the point in the game where I started to love Spyro, because of the music right here. This is the point where I started to fall in love with the series. Yes, I know, because of one of the songs, I know, but you know, Mario Kart Double Whopper, like it's McDonald's. And no, I'm just kidding. All right, so now let's go on ahead, destroy him, and let's go on ahead and rescue Conan or Conan. No, that's a weird name.
Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
That's all you gotta say? Well, that's boring. But no, seriously, if I'm not mistaken, I heard that became an internet meme, where all they say is, "Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me." And, you know, if I'm not mistaken, that became an internet meme back then. If I'm not mistaken. Ah, no! Also, one thing I like about the Reignited Trilogy is that if you have a Reignited Trilogy turned on, the music actually does change a little bit when you stand still. And I think the same thing applies when you use the supercharge. You just noticed McDonald's in Japan changed their Eggman toy from the Sonic Lab from 1993. Oh wow. It's kind of funny how you mentioned that though, because I do have at least one of the toys. Funny enough, basically with said toy, it's basically, excuse me, Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, basically Dr. Robotnik. Well, or maybe it's not what I'm thinking of. Because I remember, now that I think about it, I think the one I have, might be in relation to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, if I'm not mistaken, didn't release in that year. Maybe it did, but don't take my word for it. Though I mean, I'm not even paying attention at this point. Or no. Yeah, it was after 1993 since it did have Knuckles. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because the one I have, I think it's based around Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You know, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And basically Dr. Robotnik is in his Eggmobile or whatever that is called. You know, so if I'm not mistaken, then... Oh, yeah, wow, that draw distance though. I mean, that draw distance. that looks kind of bad, I won't lie. Okay, I don't know why he used a flame attack when he clearly had a freaking shield. Well, I'm an idiot. Okay. This dragon. Evor.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known...
I forget.
Rip. Alright, let's get some gems over here. And joy! Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Or I mean, I want to get over there. I could have sworn I was able to get over there before. The American Eggman, known as Robotnik, had a really weird design at the time. I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad. And also by those things, you basically get away from them so that way you don't accidentally get hit by those explosives. So be sure to be careful with them. I honestly didn't really think Eggman / Robotnik had a weird design back then. I thought it looked fine. But, you know. Alright, now let's go over there and barely made it. Okay, so I gotta find the turret chest somewhere in the level. Okay, so just make sure. I gotcha. Okay, good that I went this way because we're gonna rescue Boris. Not to be confused with the Caillou Gets Grounded series or whatever. Where it's like, well, hey, after all, let him.
I was born to glide.
Okay, because I was talking over it, I may as well replay that because I was talking through it.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Okay, but no, seriously, that's not to be confused with the Caillou Gets Grounded stuff, where it's like, whoa, Caillou or Caillou, how dare you do this? That is so. You're grounded for this many years that doesn't even exist. Go to your room now, and you're also sleep on for day. What? Yeah, don't ask me why I find that stuff a little funny, because in reality it's not that funny. But I just can't help it. I just think it's a little funny, if I'm being honest here with you guys. Okay, I think that's everything, at least for over there. Now let's continue on with the level. especially since there is one more. Especially since there's one more of the dragons I need to save, and the one I'm referring to is pretty hard. Is really hard to get, or at least back then. You're grounded for 1,006,420 years. Go to your room right now. Okay, all jokes aside, okay, that dragon. No, don't get out of the level. And by that I mean don't get hit. Now, you would think, oh hey, that dragon over there doesn't sound too bad. It doesn't sound too bad because, it looks like you can glide over there. Yeah, that's the thing. It looks like you can glide over there. It looks like you can. But it doesn't matter how many times you use the glide over there, it doesn't work that way. And the reason as to why it doesn't work that way is because there's a different way to get it, and I literally had to Google it. I literally had to look it up online just to find it. I know I don't have a really good girly voice, but Peachy, because Princess Peach, So, anyways, all the joking aside, like I said, to get it, it's pretty hard to get. Yeah, it's kind of awkward in terms of how you get it too. It's very, very awkward. But it's a good thing I went over here because, stuff to find. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is how you get the dragon. You go over here and then you glide and go this way. And voila, that's how you get it. Yeah, exactly. It took you forever to get rid of the Peach's song from Jack Black. Huh, well that's interesting. Alright, so let's get that key. And rescue the last dragon in the level, Maximo.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
Okay. Now it is time to go to the area where I found the treasure chest in. So let's get over there, and by that I mean don't get hit. Not that it really matters though in the grand scheme of things, because Sparks is back to full. Because now it's back to full health. Why do I have to choose? Guess there's not much I hate those stupid games. They're stupid. They're bullshit. I hate them both. Oh, no, wait. Actually, no, wait. Oh, never mind. At first I thought Sonic Superstars said Sonical 6. That's my bad on my part, but regardless of such, if I had to be given a choice, it'd be Sonic Superstars because At least Sonic Superstars, as mediocre as that game is, even though I don't really think it's that bad, I would say Sonic Superstars is better, but only because it just seems more fair. But Mega Man X6, no, it's not fair, it's bullshit, it's not even good. So, okay, so the level is now completed. So let's get out of here. So yeah, honestly, the level is pretty fun. It's just that one dragon, though, I couldn't seem to find until I had to resort to looking it up online on YouTube. Like, good lord. Like, you would think you would have been able to get it over that one spot I showed you guys. We're going to find out that's not how it works. Alright, now on to Lift Town. Alright, so this level has 400 gems, 3 dragons, and 1 dragon head. So those enemies, you're gonna have to use a supercharge attack instead of flaming them. Because if I'm not mistaken, if you attempt to flame them, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, see right there. And as for the quote-unquote lunch lady enemies, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, you must flame them like that, and yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I call those enemies. The lunch ladies, in quotes. Oh, there's a dragon. Yeah, I do like that little animation when you're close to the ledge. I like that little animation. I don't know why. I just like it, you know. Well, when you're close to the ledge and you look, you know, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just like it. But I do hear the thief, one of the thief enemies, which as I said, there's one of them, so. Okay, like, dude, like how fast can you even go? Well, it doesn't matter. I still got ya. Oh yeah, before I forget, maybe let's go on ahead and rescue that dragon. Actually, no, I lied because there's some gems over here. Halvar or Halder.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Okay, so there's got to be a way for me to get up there. Yeah, so the game pretty much just showers you with lives, pretty much. Seriously, these lunch ladies, in quotes that I call them, they don't really put in much of a threat. Yeah, they don't put in much of a fight, which is kind of funny. Although, unfortunately, though, if you decide to save the game, and you know, the game doesn't remember where you at. I mean, yeah, the game does saves how many gems you found on level and stuff. But the game doesn't remember where you were at, where you were at. So say, for instance, you saved the game close to the end of the level. So yeah, say you were close to the end of the level. The game saved. The game saved. And you start up. Yeah. Excuse me on that. Yeah. And then you decide to load your save file. Well, guess what? You're back in the beginning of the level. Thankfully though, the game does remember, you know, the gems you got, the dragons you rescued, as well as the dragon eggs. Thankfully, the game does remember that. So at least you're not doing like, at least you're not doing all the level. Entirety of the level again. But at that point you may as well have. No, I'm not gonna make that. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, okay, so I guess there's my other death. Yeah, I'm not sure how you're supposed to get up there, unfortunately. But as I said from before, though, this is not a blind playthrough in any of the Spyro games on the Reignited Trilogy. That is, because I did. When I didn't 100% them on my first playthrough, but I did, beat them, casually. So I am proud of myself for doing such a thing. Okay, that's how. I just wasn't high enough. Oh wow, return home already? Well, in that case, I'm gonna assume this level's pretty short then. Maybe rescue this dragon here before I forget to do so later. Enzo is up next with the saving here.
Hey,
I got him.
what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, there's a dragon up there. And there's those things again that prevents you from going out of bounds. I can understand why they did it though. So again, that we don't have to, that we don't have to go out of bounds. As I said. Yeah, I just wanted to show that off. Oh, yeah, because sure, technically speaking, I already did show it off, but I want to show it off. Why not? Ow! Ah, you stupid bird! Otherwise, it makes me like a Kurz a cowardly dog. Stupid dog! You made me look bad. Booga booga booga. Sorry, someone had to do that reference. Someone had to do it. Someone had to do it. And that someone had to be me. Someone had to do it. It had to be done. Marco. Marco Polo. No, I'm just kidding.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Okay, so I'm still missing some gems, but I do see some gems over there. I do see some of them. And by that I mean the you know that one thing. I could have sworn I grabbed them. Evidently I didn't, but I thought I did. Oh! I don't think I did. And if I did, I think it's very likely it was a long time ago. Because I honestly don't really remember. If I'm being honest with myself here. Or not with myself, but with all the viewers as well. Not just me, but anyway. Okay, so the reason as to why I'm going back to where I where I came from is because I'm gonna switch controllers now and see if I can find and see if Sparks can find any other gems that I missed And hopefully I can find that treasure chest. Not that treasure chest, but the key. So. Alright, Sparks, do your thing. Oh. Yeah, apparently he's pointing that way, which I don't know, I don't know what he could possibly mean. Yeah, Sparks, why are you pointing that way? 'Cause I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, what could you possibly be pointing at, Sparks? Not unless the game glitched out or something. Yeah, like Sparks, what are you even pointing at? 'Cause I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, I might as well look up all the gems of the locations on them because I'm not seeing it. Yeah, because there's gems in here, but obviously I don't have the chest or the key. Excuse me on that. So yeah, I might have to look it up in terms of, you know, in terms of these things, because I'm just not seeing it. The only way I could possibly see it is if it's like, is on top of that building. But otherwise, I'm not seeing it otherwise. Okay, I don't know how that makes any sense, but okay. At least I got up here without looking it up online. But even then, I still don't know where that key would be. yeah, I'm not sure what that key is, as I said before. The only idea I have is if it's in that open area, like over there somewhere. Otherwise, I don't know where it could be at. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and look it up online. Because I'm not sure where it could be at. Oh. There is no key. There is a... Oh, okay. Huh. Well, that explains it. And it's on top of a roof somewhere. Okay. Oh! Now I see it. Now I see it. Oh, okay. Well, I feel like an idiot. I feel like an idiot, because that should have been obvious. I mean, I'm not saying it sarcastically. I'm actually being serious. Yeah, right over here. Yeah, I should have been able to figure that one out. We'll look it up online. Oh, well. There we go, that's all the gems. Alright, there we go. Controller is now changed. Switch it around. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, here we go. $2000. The year 2000. Yeah, I was basically 4 years old at the time of that year. Which is kind of funny in itself, if I'm being honest here. Alright, next up, Dr. Shen. So this level has 300 dragons. 300 gems and 1 dragon. I was gonna say, if this level has 300 dragons, I would have gone nuts. yeah, those, yeah, I'll admit though, you are gonna have to be careful though, because the lunch ladies, in quotes, will pat them on the back, and it is your job to make sure that you run right into them. Oh shit! Okay, well hopefully I'm not missing gems then. I received one of the gems, but I didn't really. Oh, whatever. Honestly, I'll have to think about playing these the PS1 Spyro games on an emulator or something. You know, I'm not saying that I will, but I might have to consider just to compare the differences of the remakes versus the original games. I am thinking about it, but I'm not making any promises. But you know, considering how much I love the Reignited Trilogy, yeah, considering how much I love. Oh, also I found a key, by the way. Considering I love Spyro, and you know, considering how I just got into this series. Yeah. I would like to, you know, to try them out on an emulator. Like I'm trying to say, I'm not making any promises. All right, next up we're gonna save Rondo, which I'm sure that's Tornado. Funny enough.
Dr. Shem thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
Oh. That was close. I almost fell off of the map. You know, where I would have lost a life. That would happen. It's a good thing I paid attention to my surroundings. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, now I remember. Yeah. Okay. You're supposed to get out of the way and then burn his ass. So this is another one of the quote-unquote bosses in the game. If I'm not mistaken, only one of the bosses puts up a fight, but it's not much of a fight, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, come on, I literally jumped. But just in case, though, I may as well go on ahead and go back, in case if I do get hit again. So I may as well do that, so then that way I can, you know, try to get my health back. Assuming I can find the smaller enemies where I can get my health back. Okay, so I guess he does put up more of a fight more than I expected. I mean, I do remember having somewhat of a rough time against him, but not by much. Could be mistaken, though. Thankfully, though, the bosses, they do get better as the games progresses, though. As the games progress, the bosses do get better. They do. They do get better. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to deal with it then. There we go. There we go. Alright, so now that that boss is finished, let's return let's return. Let's go. Oh, Night Flight. Well, I may as well do that level last. In that case. Okay, I already got used. I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, where's that ice level? I could have sworn I found that, but I didn't go over there because, you know, I wanted to get, you know. Let's see. Well, I guess one man, I may as well go ahead and go this way. Just to make sure there isn't this. Okay, just want to make sure. See, there's a level here. Because I could have sworn there was one more level besides the ice one. Because I could have sworn there was at least one more. Besides. No, sorry. I could have sworn there was one more besides the night flight one. I could have sworn there was at least one more. And I could have sworn it was the ice one. Yeah, stay right over here. Ice Cavern. Okay, so this has 400 gems and 5, I almost said crystals. 400 gems and 5, dragons, okay. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure if I remember doing this level or not. I don't remember. I do know in the case of Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon, basically, I only did one level of the final area in the game, because it said online that the minimum amount of eggs you gotta find or whatever is 100, and I collected that much, so I figured, you know, since you know I have the minimum, may as well get the Spyro games over and done with. Or at least for regularly wise. But anyways, alright.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Maybe to rescue him before we get to later. Podar.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Okay, so oh, never mind. I thought I needed a key. Okay, never mind. That's a little funny. Speaking of keys, looks like I'm gonna need a key for this one. Okay, well, okay, it looks like just running into them like that will make them fall. Yeah, basically, like what he said, a slippery. So I do appreciate the advice. Andor, okay.
Thank you for releasing me.
No problem, sir. Okay, so I gotta find a way to get over there, because I'm gonna assume right where I'm at, I can't get them. Ah! Nice try, you missed. Alright, may as well get gems first, and then rescue him. Asher.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
I guess I'll replay it one more time. I don't know why. I just want to replay it. Why not?
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
You were doing nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Nice try, you failed. Oh, so I got a trophy. So because I got a trophy, here I'm gonna assume I actually didn't do this level then. Ragnar. Okay.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
I don't know. It still looks like I'm not gonna be able to make it if I do decide to go over here. It still looks like I can't make it. Oh, okay, I think this is how I'm supposed to get this. Yeah. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. It's a good thing I started to go over there when I did, otherwise... Yeah, so it's a good thing I started to go over there, because otherwise, if I didn't... otherwise, if I would have attempted it the way I was gonna do it, or I could have done it originally, then I could have died there. So it's a good thing I decided against it when I did. Okay, I'm still missing some gems, so... Alright. Let's, switch controllers again. Yeah, I can see now it's starting to drift in terms of analog stick wise. Okay, I can't tell if that was my fault or not, because I honestly can't even tell if it was or not, because I swear I went back, but the game still said I died anyways. So I can't tell if that was my fault or if it was a drift. I can't even tell at this point. Not that it really matters, because I have plenty of lives to begin with, so it really doesn't matter in the long run. There we go. Honestly, I wasn't even paying attention to those poles or whatever you just want to call that. I wasn't even paying attention to that. But nonetheless, let's get out of here. And alright, so now it is time to do Night Flight, because if I'm not mistaken, that is the last of the levels that gotta do for the second area of the game. So if I'm not mistaken, this is gonna be one of the flying levels. Alright, let's see what we can do here, because it looks like we gotta fly through these rings first. Like, that much is obvious, okay. And now let's destroy these chests. Alright, now let's go through these things. Yeah, I'm not sure what the game wants me to do, straight after, you know, that. Okay, so apparently, it looks like to me, I gotta destroy the lights. Which basically is more so lanterns, but okay. Okay, now something about the lights, which I don't understand what the game wants me to do, unless... Oh, wait. I think I have a little bit of an idea, because I saw one of the fairies holding the sign. Misery start. Okay, so something about left. Oh. I think I get it now, I think. Here, think. Okay, well, I'm on the right track. Oh, so close, so close. But hey, so far, at least for this one, I don't even have to look it up online so far. Because honestly, this one seems to be pretty linear compared to the first flying level. Wow! No, that was bullshit right there. That was bullshit. I should have touched the thing, but the game said otherwise. Got it! And I didn't even need to look it up for that one. That was pretty linear, honestly. That one wasn't too bad, honestly. You know, despite the fact that I was retrying a lot. But despite that, that was actually really fun. I like that one. What the? Okay, that was very, very weird. The game froze for a little bit. I don't know why. It could have been worse. But anyway.
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready.
Alright, on to the next area. Okay, so this one has 300 gems, 3 dragons, and 2 dragon eggs. So let's go on ahead and find them here. And I also hear one of the thieves right away because he's right over there. Oh. Okay, well, there's a dragon right over there, but because I saw the thief, I may as well get him first, which thankfully didn't take that long, interestingly enough. But there's still one more thief running around. Cosmos. Not to be confused with Cosmos.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
You're not to be confused with Cosmo from like very odd parents of Cosmo and Wanda and stuff like that. Hey, wow, coming through. Wow. Getting quite a bit of trophies today. Alpine Ridge. Well, there's another thief right over there. Get back over here, you stupid thief. Thank you. High cave. Xantor. Sorry, Xantor slash Xantor.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Go ahead. Try it.
Yes, that is correct. With the arrows, yeah, this is basically the supercharge thing right there, which is quite useful to say the least. And that will be useful in the upcoming level, especially on one of them, where that's pretty much a requirement to get a dragon in one of them. Crystal Flight. Okay, one of the other flight levels. Boulder slash boulder. Okay.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
Alright, so all the dragons are now found. Now I just gotta find the remaining, I almost said eggs. Remaining gems. Tomo, no, wait. I can't really read that. I'll have to go over there. Wizard Peak. Okay, there's a key right over there. Why isn't it opening? Oh, blowhard. Take that out of context. I'm sorry. Someone had to mention that.
Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs. Hop aboard for the Beastmaker's world if you're ready. Would you like to go?
No. I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna need like the firework thing or whatever, like what happened in that one level. Oh, I think I have an idea of how to get over there. Yeah, with the supercharge. I think I have an idea. It's gonna be hard to control, but I'm gonna assume it's the only other way to get over there, so. Ah, whoops. Well, I was on the right track. I was on the right track at least, but unfortunately though, I'm gonna have to find that stupid, key again, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I have to find that stupid key again. And that's the thing too, if I was a game designer though, I would have designed it to where, you know, where the keys that you find, you get to keep those keys. So in that way the players don't have to find the key again if they end up dying. That is what I would have done if I was a game designer. I'm not saying that's bad game design. I'm just saying what I personally think of the matter. Because thankfully the key, it's not going to take that long for me to find. Wait a minute. Isn't that where I first came in? I'm starting to think it is, because why else would you think that, why else would you think that's there? I don't know why you're running away for when I already got the dragon egg. So I don't know why you're laughing at me for. Okay, yeah, that is where I came from. Okay. Okay, well in that case, I'm an idiot then, because that's where I came from. Well, it was at least worth a check anyway. Why are you laughing at me when I already got those gems?
Thank you. Hop, would you like to go?
No. All right, let's get the other. I was going to say new controller. It's not even new. Maybe to get the other controller out and see where the others could be located, because he's pointing this way. Yeah, see now it's drifting. Now it's drifting. Because the Spyro was going upwards when I wasn't even holding up. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where he's pointing at. Oh, now I see, okay. Which I guess does make sense, because the supercharge is right there. Yeah, I see that, but I'm not seeing like a firework or anything. So we can aim at it. Not. Oh, wait a minute. I think I need the supercharge, just like before. All right, let's try it. Wait, no, stop. There we go. Alright, so let's, I don't know about retrace our steps, but let's just go, anyway. Okay, nothing over here. Alright, so now next up is Alpine Ridge. So, 500 gems, 4 dragons, and 1 dragon egg. But we will worry about that on a separate stream because I think that will do it for the first stream of the Spyro Reignited Trilogy series on my channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too, because I had a lot of fun with this episode, you know? And I am looking forward to doing more of this. I may or may not stream Spyro Reignited Trilogy later on tonight. But if I do, it's gonna be likely around 8 or 9 p.m. Central Time. So if I do decide to stream again, then I will likely stream around 4 to 5 hours from now, from later, and yeah. I know, Spyro. You want to take a bit of a break? Okay. All jokes aside, let's exit full screen, and let's go on ahead and find a good raid target, and then we'll end off the stream here. Well, assuming I can get out of here, because apparently my phone, or not my phone, but okay, exit full screen. Okay, thank you. Gosh, you're in a computer. Alright, so what do we got for raid targets for today? Oh! Well, in that case, I'm gonna raid Sajingu, in which he is playing Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, specifically the original game. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna raid Sajingu, in which the link is right here onto the stream. In which case, it's gonna be a VGF 96 raid. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, because if you guys did, be sure to give this stream a like if you want to, if you wish to. I'm not forcing you to do so. And if you like watching these kinds of, if you want to subscribe to our channel, subscribe. If you want to subscribe to our channel, want to know when I stream or doing a video, subscribe, click the bell icon, so then that way, you guys will know when I'm streaming or doing a video, and we'll go on from there, folks. I will see if I can do a stream of this later on tonight, but I'm not going to make any promises on that. But if I do end up streaming at around 9-ish p.m. Central Time, then I'll only stream for around 3 hours. But if I stream around 10 p.m. Central Time, then I'll only stream for about 2 hours. And the reason as to why is because I don't want to stream past midnight, where I'm at. So, because as of right now, it's 5:30 p.m. Central Time, right where I'm at, as of right now. Well, technically the Amazon Echo says 5:28, but close enough. I really don't give a shit. Anyways, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I'm going to say it again. If you like watching these kinds of streams, click the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, subscribe. If you want to subscribe to the channel, but if you want to know when I stream a video, subscribe, click the bell icon. So now you guys know when I stream a video, we'll go on from there, folks. And one more time, I'm going to say it one more time, and then I'll end off the stream for real, because I want to slightly milk it. If you like watch these kinds of streams, click the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, subscribe. If you want to subscribe to the channel, we're going to stream a video, and we will subscribe to the bell icon. Now because we're going to stream a video, subscribe to the bell icon, so because we're going to stream a video, we've gone from there, folks. So anyways, for real, folks, this time, this is Video Game Fan 96 signing off, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully later on tonight, or on a separate day, when I stream Spyro Reignited Trilogy, or do a regular video, or any of that good stuff. But until then, Video Game Fan 96 is out of here. Bye, everyone. Sooner if you look to it. And, well, peace out, everybody. Peace out. Video Game Fan 96 signing off, and, well, peace out, everybody. Peace out.